Hi, fifth graders. How are you doing? It has been so long. Do you think in May we'll be back in school? I just don't know. I'm taping this a little bit. Um, it's about the middle of April, and so I haven't heard a decision yet on May. But I wanted to be able today to do a short little lesson with you. You might remember these worksheets. We do them sometimes in class. We're just going to read that over together, and then on the apply slide, I'm going to ask you to answer the question, right? So this is worksheet 23, and it simply says here, one of the most important things you do each day is breathe. The body must breathe to get oxygen from the air. All humans must take in oxygen. By breathing in, the body gets all the oxygen it needs. By breathing out, the body gets rid of the waste called carbon dioxide. The breathing organs make up the respiratory system. The main breathing organs are the windpipe, the lungs, and the diaphragm. And you know now we call the windpipe the trachea. We know its scientific name. All right, continuing paragraph 3. How does breathing work? First, air is taken in through the nose or mouth. It's better to breathe through your nose so the air can be warmed up. Tiny hairs in the nose clean dust from the air. The air then goes into a long tube called the windpipe. Run your hand up and down the front of your neck. You should be able to feel your windpipe or your trachea. You feel the little rings on it. These rings keep the tube open so that air can go through. The job of the windpipe is to carry air from the mouth to your nose and lungs. The two smaller tubes are hooked to the windpipe. The windpipe goes into your lungs, and then one tube goes into the other lungs. Those tubes, remember, we learned are called the bronchi, and then the bronchi branch into smaller and smaller tubes called the bronchioles. The air flows from the tubes into millions of tiny air sacs in your lungs. And we know those air sacs are called the alveoli. Okay, so what I'm going to ask you to do is answer these 4 questions on the apply slide. They're pretty easy. You should have these down by now. Why must the body breathe? Name 3 breathing organs and tell 2 reasons why it's better to breathe through your nose. And then finally, what is the job of your windpipe or trachea? All right, let's go on to worksheet 24. Worksheet 24 here talks about the lungs, and it says, the lungs, which are made of tiny air sacs, remember those are called the alveoli, are thin and soft. They can stretch like a balloon. They are very red from all the blood which is in them. The oxygen from the air goes through the air sacs, or the alveoli, and into your blood. The blood then carries the oxygen to all the cells in your body. Cells use the oxygen. The cells make a gas called carbon dioxide. The body does not need the carbon dioxide. It must leave the body. The blood takes the carbon dioxide from your cells and back to your lungs. When you breathe out, you are breathing out carbon dioxide out of your lungs. You are always breathing in and out. You breathe in oxygen, you breathe out the carbon dioxide. Just below the lungs is a strong muscle called the diaphragm. When the diaphragm pushes up, air is forced out. Breathing out, of course, is called exhaling. When the diaphragm moves down, the chest becomes bigger and air rushes in. Breathing in is called inhaling. Now you know why the respiratory system is an important part of your body. All right, and then you're going to answer these 5 questions, which are pretty quick and easy. You're going to describe the lungs for me. How does oxygen get out of the cells of the body? What is your diaphragm? Name the gas that goes out of the body when you exhale. And then number 5, name the gas that comes in when you inhale. All right, get started. I'm seeing lots of great work from all of you. I appreciate it. Thanks and stay safe.